All right, Aries, here we go. It's the Soulmate Energies update for the sign of Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. It's a general reading. It may or may not resonate with you, but if the title brought you in here, well, you're here for a reason. Let's talk about November. Hopefully you watched the monthly overview. It's going to be helpful, especially with this pre-shuffle. I asked the universe, give me the soulmate cycle from the angle of Aries for November 2022, and I get somebody coming towards you. I get the Knight of Wands. It is a little in and outy kind of energy, I won't lie to you. Crossed by the Eight of Pentacles. They want to work on it, right? Okay, fine. King of Pentacles. Well, I'll explain this in a moment. Crossed by the Two of Swords, right? A little bit of confusion there. It's confusion about what security is, what they've got on their side, why you matter. It's a whole mess of confusion, and but they are coming towards you under the energy of a whole mess of confusion about all kinds of things, you, their life, what you mean to them, and it's all because of the Hierophant. A card that I said we'd be seeing a lot in my November 2022 blog article I called November Hierophant-esque. It is. This is all the stuff that November is bringing up. The energetic new year. The Sesame Street Hierophant, if you will, who makes all of the spiritual lessons that have happened over the last year or so understandable. It makes them easy to figure out. But this person's confused about everything that's coming up. You know, maybe they thought they were past this. I have no idea. But I do have them coming towards you, but it's an energy of under a powerful confusion over many different things. Most of the things security and pentacle related. There's security related here with the King of Pentacles, and the Ten of Pentacles represents whatever is stability and security on their side. I don't know. Let's find out. Let's shuffle the deck. Let's see where we go. Give me the soulmate cycle from the angle of Aries for November 2022. This first card out is before the cut. That's why the fuck are we here? I have a feeling these November readings, you're my first one of the fly through the zodiac, Aries through Pisces. I have a feeling these readings are going to prove to be very challenging for yours truly. And interesting because of all those spiritual things coming up. So why are we here? Three of Wands, because somebody wants something new, but I get confusion around this too. She a bit confused, isn't she? She drove all the way out to the coast from the valley. It's a fuck of a ride. I know you probably don't live in California, but I can tell you it's a pain in the ass. Get from the valley to the beach. That's why I moved to the beach. But at the end of the day, she's confused. It's dark out. Okay, fine. The water's red, right? She had to light torches. It's just a confusing card from a surfing perspective here. All right. First of all, red tide is probably not something you want to surf in. Okay, number one. Also, there's no waves. It's somebody coming towards you, but there's an energy of confusion on it. They do show up. She showed up, but maybe it's too late. Or maybe they just not sure why they're there. Those spiritual lessons that November is bringing up can be quite confusing to someone who's been shut down to them. What comes after the cut? Again, the Fool. They're coming. They want something new. They want to jump in the water, just like my Three of Wands girl wants to jump in the water. They want to jump in the water. I just get, it's a Fool. I have to take the word literally for a change on this card. It's not just a leap of faith. It's a Fool. They have no idea. There's a level of confusion here. It's something they have to do. Okay? I don't know how else to phrase it to you. Let's do a reading. Let's find out. Give it the deck a final shuffle. Give me the soulmate cycle from the angle of Aries. All right, for November 2022, universe. Let's go. Again, a lot of this, it's important to watch the overview reading for the month because it'll help the sign readings make sense, because I'm not going to, it'd be hours and hours of video for me to repeat myself over and over again from what came up in the monthly read, the overview. But let's see. Give me a reading, universe. It knows what I mean by that. Okay. Yeah. All right, man. Overall energy is the Five of Pentacles. What's fueling that? Page of Pentacles. Again, communication from a point of somebody who has to fix this. Somebody has to fix something here. Somebody is out in the cold, feels left out, feels like they missed out on something, probably because of all those spiritual lessons coming to the surface. You realize that maybe they're not happy. Maybe they realize that they've had the key to their happiness all along. Maybe they realize you're the key to their happiness. I don't know. It's the card of the student. They figured something out. A reading's on the flip. Let's see where we go. All right. Right here's the energy around the connection. Right here's how your person's behaving in the 3D. Right here's the soul energy. Right here's the hidden energy, the message from the universe. It's red with the energy of the connection. And right here's the potential final outcome. I say potential because I cannot predict free will. Nobody can. I will clarify everything and throw some universe cards over the top at the end. We'll see where we go. November 2022 for Aries. First sign of my fly through the zodiac here. Let's see. What's the energy around the connection right now? Give it to me. What is it? Hangman. Yeah. So far, 2 of the cards I talked about in that blog article have already shown up. It's not surprising. The Hierophant and the Hangman. Spiritual. This is some spiritual shit when the Hangman falls here. It's also an energy of something's not been happening, right? The energy's been stuck. I think it's about to get unstuck based on what I've been seeing. I do get an energy here of a new perspective that somebody has. I have all those spiritual lessons lighting up, ting, right? Figuring it out. We'll see what happens when we clarify that. All right, let's go. Someone's coming out of the Hangman. I can tell you that from the energy that's here. How are they behaving in the 3D? 4 of Cups. Look at her. Disappointment. It's what I told you about this. Maybe somebody's learning something. Learning. Card of the student. Somebody's learning something. Somebody here, these spiritual lessons that are coming up in November can really make someone feel like this. Feel like they missed out on something. Doesn't she look like she missed out on something? You missed out on a rainbow. You're looking at this shit over here. Right? So how they're behaving in the 3D is wanting something because they have a new perspective on things and the spiritual lessons have gone off. This is what I mean by they're coming out of the Hangman. Now she wants the rainbow. Okay? Okay. We'll see what happens when we clarify. There's a lot of disappointment there. Yeah, I bet when the spiritual lessons come to the surface and Sesame Street Hierophant explains them, it'll be pretty easy to process them. November is like that. It makes it very easy to process the lessons, the spiritual lessons. And sometimes the things you see are great, and sometimes the things you see are 4 of Cups. For this person, it's 4 of Cups. Give me the soul. It's bookending the Hangman. Yep, he's coming out of it. I told you, 6 of Swords. They need to fix this. She wants another crack at the rainbow. It's all... It's forward move. It's slow. It's slow energy. There's a lot of sadness here. Look at these 2. Well, the overall energy is the 5 of Pentacles. They really missed out on something with you. They've denied themselves things, probably because of past demons and things like that. It's pretty common. What's the universe want to tell us about the Hangman? Let's move on. The Lovers, yeah. Well, this is definitely somebody. This is a major arcana card. It's decided by the universe, and the universe gave it to me as its base card and its message to us. It's red with the Hangman, which is also major arcana. They got a new perspective on their whole life. She knows that she fucked up in choosing those 3 cups. But there is an energy here of someone who's not sure whether they can fix it or not. It's not fear. It's too much disappointment. It's a lot of disappointment. So it's slowing them down, but it's not stopping them. What's the potential final outcome? Red with the 4 of Cups. The 2 of Wands. Yeah. It's what I just told you. She's just looking out the window. Something here, they've outgrown something. And the month of November is showing them that. But she's still inside just looking out the window at that new world. Much like our girl on the 3 of Wands. Right? It's very confused energy. She can get up and go to the elevator and go down to the ground floor and go get that new life. This person can put the key in the door and go right into it. She can just turn around. The offer is still there. There's a hand underneath this cup that has the rainbow. The offer is still there. It's still a chance. I can't say that ends in communication or not. I can't say yet. I can't say. I don't know. It ends in definitely somebody wanting. W-A-N-T, want. They want to fix something. They want to move things on to calmer waters. They do. there's a whole lot of stopped energy here. I think they come out of the Hangman. I don't think they have a choice, but I'm not sure how. Let's find out. Let's clarify with the witches. All right, let's go. Why is the Hangman here? Tell me about the Hangman. The clarifiers will help on a reading like this. There's so much sadness and disappointment here, and that's probably the case for a lot of the runners in this cycle during this month. Those spiritual lessons coming up, and once you kind of see the light, see how you have behaved, how you have limited yourself, it can hit you hard. It can. It can either cause action or it can cause inaction. It depends on the person. Hangman. Why is it here? Let's go. Okay. Yeah. I've got a stopped energy here. I've got a stopped energy here. Four Pentacles. It's a bit of a deer in the headlights energy. It's what I just told you. You know, when those spiritual lessons come up, it can really hit you hard. And November, they're very crystal clear. It's real easy to see the light in November. It's not fear, the Four of Pentacles. It sometimes is, not in this case. It's just someone has a new perspective on the fact that they gave to the wrong thing. Sort of like this girl here who gave to these three cups that turned out being shit. They passed up cups for pentacles, and I think they know they made a mistake. It's an easy way to phrase it. What's on top? Three of Pentacles. Yeah. Someone wants to build something on a solid foundation. Someone wants something with you. Someone wants to work with you. Someone wants to partner with you. Someone wants to at least be friends. I'm reading for thousands of people, so I'm throwing it out there. I'm giving you most of the energy that's here. Let's see why the Three of Pentacles is here. The Magician. Because they've changed. Well, that backs up the new perspective energy on the Hangman and the spiritual lessons registering, right? They've changed. There's a change coming in the energy. It's a quick change energy here. I think they might show up, or you might hear something about them. That's possible. We'll see when we clarify that. This is definitely a card of action. They don't want this connection to slip away. She wants that rainbow to still be there. I get that. The universe is opening the door. The door is wide open with the lovers here. No doubt about it. Let's pull on our girl here. Our pooing girl in the yard here. Four of Cups. Why is it here? Why is the Four of Cups here? Tell me about it. Tell me about it. Why is the Four of Cups here? Okay. Yeah. The Star. Hoping and praying that that damn cup is still available. Again, I think that's why there's sort of a set the intention here in the final outcome. There's, again, sometimes when we get in this woe, look at these two again, in this woe is me energy, it can stop us like a deer in the headlights. You know, the spiritually, everybody is going to be awake in November. Some people, everybody's got free will. Some people are going to do something about it, what they figure out, and some people aren't. It's just the way it is. Some people are more enlightened than others. With this person, it seems to be putting them in a woe is me energy. You know, it's an energy of defeat is the only way I can describe it. But the Star, again, what I said about the lovers, the Star is saying the same thing. The energy's here. The universe opening the door. All right, let's see what's on top. Yep, same card as my surfer girl in the why we're here position before the cut. Three of Wands. Yep. Again, they've seen the light. They know. They know that you're on the ship. He wants to go on the ship. I see it. I do see forward movement. I'm reluctant to sugarcoat this reading because I know this energy, and I know in this energy we can talk ourselves out of things. Why is the Three of Wands here? Yeah, see? The Two of Pentacles. Overthinking. Round and round and round. He's stuck there in a way on the shore. It's the same confusing energy that was around the Three of Wands that was here before. Why is the water red? Why is it nighttime? What is happening? I'm standing outside in a bathing suit at night looking at water. This guy here, he's on a cliff dressed in a cape looking out at a ship that he wants to be on, but again, it could go either way. These spiritual lessons that are coming up, okay, here in November, are really going to hit the DMs hard. They're going to hit the runner, whoever that is, very hard, right? And I think these monthly readings are going to be very interesting. I think we're going to see a lot of the spiritual, a lot of the Hangman, the Hierophant, the High Priestess, and all that kind of stuff, and the Hermit. But I also think we're going to see a lot of these Two of Pentacles kind of things. Let's take a look at this Six of Swords, because in the soul, this person here, it's been choppy. They know what they need to do to fix it. It's just what's slowing them down is confusion more than anything else, and a feeling of, it's not even disappointment. It's, I don't even want to call it despair. What is it? It's just disgust in a way. I don't know. It's hard. It's hard to pinpoint it. Why is the Six of Swords here? Maybe we'll get some answers as we go. Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, they want to turn things around. Again, a major arcana. The energy is there for it. A major arcana. The energy is there for it. The Star. The energy is there for it. A major arcana. The energy is there for it. It's all here. The energy is there. It's up to your person. It really is. But these lessons, as they come up and it becomes easy to understand, she was originally standing, and then she just slumped down, put her head between her legs, and just, oh my God, I can't believe it. It's like that. I got it wrong. Kind of, it really is like that. What's on top? It's Three of Swords. A lot of pain. A lot of pain that needs to be resolved, needs to be fixed. Why is the Three of Swords here? The Knight of Swords. Knight of Swords always has a specific message. All right? There's something specific that for this person, whoever this energy belongs to. There's something specific that is causing this pain that they want to talk about, that they need to come towards you to resolve. Only you can resolve it. Only coming toward you can resolve it. Okay? I'm telling you the energy's there for it. I'm also telling you, just look at here. That's proof of the confusion that's around this Three of Wands. They're in and they're out at the same time. It's a whole lot of Schrodinger here. Is it a live cat or a dead cat? It's up to their free will. Let's talk to the universe here and the lovers. Let's talk to the universe. We'll see what happens when we get here. But first, what does the universe want to tell us? What's the deal here with the lovers, universe? What do you want to tell everybody? Huh? What's going on? What is this? Okay. Yeah. Doors open. Forward movement is the energy around it. Doors open for communication. Everybody ready to go? No problem. Make it happen. And no, that's not spirit moving the table. That's my hand. So don't freak out. All right. The door's open. Energy is flowing. All they got to do is go with the flow. That's all they got to do. It's there. You can come together. They got something. They know what they want to say. They've got something specific that involves you, that is around this Three of Swords, that they need to resolve. I know they want to with the Six of Swords here. Okay, what's on top? Six of Swords again. We just talked about it. That's the energy from the soul. It draws us back here. The universe is screaming at them. It's like the universe is saying, the door is open. Come on in and go ahead and tell them what you want to tell them. And your person is like, yeah, but and then the universe tells them again, come on in. The door is open. It's the only response that the universe is giving. The energy is there for you two to come together. Okay? It's there for it. It's up to this person. It truly is. Why is the Six of Swords here? Queen of Cups. Somebody needs, what they need to transform. This is read with the Magician. What they need to transform, okay, is the cup is empty. It's my desert queen. The Queen of Cups is most love I can pull from the deck. Normally. It depends. In this case here, it's not filled with sand. It's an empty cup. The water's coming in. Okay? The door is open for them to get some water in the cup. There's no fence here blocking the water or anything. All she got to do is stand up, go down there and fill the cup with water. Somebody here needs to transform this. It will alleviate a situation that's causing them three swords in the soul, which is very painful in the soul position. It's very painful. I don't know if there's some unresolved issue between you two, an argument or something. I have no idea. There is a specific issue, for sure. Whatever it is, the universe is like, here you go. The spirit, and when I say the door is open, I mean the spiritual lessons of November, like I talked about in the monthly overview. It's there. They understand it. They get it. Except rather than having an effect on your person of making them do something about it, it's having an effect of this. Just look at the girl, never mind the card. You know, it's having that effect on them. And we see it in the 3D right here with this girl, whether your person's male or female. So, it's a girl on the card. You know, and when people get like that, sometimes they don't do anything. Let's be honest, right? Oh, what's it? Why bother, right? What's it for? Why would I want to bother? You know, you get a woe is me kind of energy here. Now, however, spying might pick up. They are keeping an eye on you. It might, or you're definitely heavy on their mind for sure, because she's looking out the window at that new horizon, that new world, and even he's looking at you out on the ship, right? All right, let's see. 2 of Wands. Why is it here? Why is the 2 of Wands here? Tell me about it. Tell me about it. Why is it here? Okay, final outcome. Yeah. Knight of Cups, crossing energy. Yeah. The door is open. I say it again. I will. These cards are red with these cards. We had a star crossing here. I got a Knight of Cups here. Every fucking crossing card has said the same thing throughout this whole reading. The door is open. The energy is there for the Knight of Cups to ride, to come in, tell you how they feel. Yep. She can, like I said about her, she can stand up, go to the elevator. She got 2 perfectly working legs here. Okay, what's on top? Page of Cups. I will tell you, there's a rush of the tide of love, if you will, within this person is coming in. One of their spiritual lesson that they're learning is how important love is. It's a bit like what I said with this Queen of Cups. Nothing's stopping her from going and dipping that cup in the water. She just got to stand up and go do it. She just got to stand up, go to the elevator and go down. You're on the ground floor and a whole new world begins. Somebody here with this Page of Cups, I want to say they show up. They may show up. We'll find out in a moment. There's an energy here of somebody showing up smaller. You know, they're giving you this little cup, but inside them is this raging wave. Now, I don't know if that holds them back. That may hold this person back. We'll have to see. Why is the Page of Cups here? I haven't looked. The Queen of Pentacles. That's what I'm picking up on. In between these 2 cards, you see this little space between these 2 cards here? Nervous. Nervous. It's making them nervous because if you think about it, once these spiritual lessons come up and you realize you got it wrong, you know, and you're in this kind of mode here, just looking at the person, you're in that kind of mode. The thought of the easiest way to talk yourself out of it is to just think, well, they're probably just going to say, no, we're not going to get it resolved. It's going to turn into a fight. Who knows? This 3 swords is the dominant energy here on the table for sure. 3 swords in the soul, no matter where it falls here, is a lot of pain. This energy here, the reason they're wishy-washy is because your energy, your vibration, as the kids like to say, I say frequency, well, whatever you want to call it, is higher than theirs. It's higher, far higher. This is the Queen of Pentacles, one of the finest energies of the Empress. She's not waiting for anything. She got everything she needs, right? You're thriving, you're growing, it's an attracting energy. They feel small next to you. They don't, and these spiritual lessons do have a way of making someone feel stupid. I said it about, these cards are red with this card, I said it about this girl. She feels stupid for ever giving to these when she had a shot at the rainbow. And they hope it's still there with the star crossing it. But we're in kind of a woe is me energy here. So it is a bit of Schrodinger's cat, whether you have a live cat or a dead cat. It really is. They're going to have to come towards you, and it makes them nervous. Where it goes from there is free will. I can't predict that. I can ask the universe for you which way the wind is likely to blow. I can tell you the wind is already blowing coming towards you. But let's pull a crossing card on the Queen of Pentacles on you. Okay? What can the Queen of Pentacles expect here? Okay? The majority of the people watching, the majority of DFs, if you will, what can they expect? All right, we'll see. We'll see what it says. All right, I'm just being honest with you. That's all. All right. You can expect the Emperor. The majority of you can expect the DM to show up. It's right there. I mean, you saw me ask. You heard me ask. I shuffled. There it is. So, but again, it makes them nervous. The majority of you can expect that. If you want more proof, underneath it is the Burger King himself, the King of Wands. That's how your person's been behaving. It's that you could expect the Emperor to come in, but a very nervous one to make things right, justice, to balance things out. Done. I mean, it's that simple. And they show up under Seven Swords energy of deception, which we see played out right here in the card. I said, she's got a little tiny cup. She's just a little girl, right? It's a cute dress. You could tell your person that if you want, even if they're a big burly construction worker man. When they show up all small like this, but they're really feeling this, you could tell them what a nice cute dress they're wearing. They'll be confused by what you mean, but you know what you mean. It's like you're acting like a little girl. Why don't you just open up? Right? Right there. And that's what you're getting. That's why the Seven of Swords is here. Things are not as they seem. And I believe the Seven of Swords came up in both the Saturn direct reading and the eclipse reading as the energy around your connection. So it's important to understand that. So this person will, understanding the energy your person's in when they show up is vital to you being successful in whatever you want to do with this person. All right? If they're worried and nervous, make them unnervous. Make them feel comfortable. Greet them with cups and let it go where it's going to go. Obviously, do what you want to do, but that's what I would suggest energetically. That's where we're at. Okay? So I can't put it any simpler than that. Whoops, 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 whoops. I'm knocking stuff over. Let's go 3 cards from the universe. Let's see what else the universe wants to tell you. All right, let's go. Give me 3 cards, universe. What else you want to tell Aries before we go? It's pretty straightforward, cut through the bullshit reading. You know, it is what it is. There's a lot. November is about the spiritual lessons. It's the energetic new year around the 11/11 portal, and it's got an eclipse right on top of it. It's massive. Most years the eclipse falls after the 11/11 portal. It doesn't usually fall at this point, or if it falls before it, it's well before it. It doesn't usually fall on top of it, at least not in my recollection anyway. That said, whatever the case, this year it's right on top of it. So we got a lot going on. And the eclipse that falls, the lunar eclipse, is a grounding energy. It's Taurus. So let's see. Give me 3 cards. What else you want to tell Aries before we go? Yeah, the Star, tying us to here. The 8 of Swords, their worry, the nervousness, tying us to the end. And the King of Swords, they take action. My King of Action. They know they want to do something. And 3 of Wands, my confused surfer, again, crossing the 8 of Swords, showing that the base energy is that confusion. The 3 of Wands, I'm sorry. 3 of Wands, very important. 3 of Wands crossing the 8 of Swords. It's a confused energy, right? And we see, because we've seen the 3 of Wands twice. It's extremely important. Right here with the Star, the energy is there for it. There's that message again. Will your person stand up and do it? All they got to do is stand up and take action. The King of Swords also tells me they're aware of all of the lessons that are coming up. The universe wants you to know that he holds Archangel Michael's sword of truth, the Ace of Swords. They're aware of it. But I notice here that the sword of truth is sort of stuck in the ground behind where he's sitting. He's holding a little kind of daggery thing here, but there's another sword. That's the big sword right there in the background. All right, so they're leaving the truth a little bit behind them and giving you a little bit. It's sort of backing up what the 7 of Swords was saying here on how they show up, how the Emperor shows up. There's more going on, right, than what they're telling you. And it's because they're in their head. There's not so much fear here. It's a lot of confusion. Why is the water red? Why am I wearing a bathing suit at night? Why am I here at night? Why aren't there any waves? There's like tons of questions of energy coming off of this card. It's unreal. And there it is. It's reflected right there. And it leaves them kind of tongue-tied a little bit. There's all these spiritual lessons coming up can be a little heavy for someone, can be a lot bit heavy for someone who's been carpet sweeping, who's been pushing them under the carpet. November is going to be an easy month for people, much like many of you DFs that have been dealing with the spiritual lessons as they've come in and you've grown. But for the runners, it's going to be fucking hell. It is, and we're going to see it play out in these readings, in this, as I fly through the zodiac for sure. That's your reading, Aries. I hope it was helpful. If you like this reading, please like, share, and subscribe. Appreciate all the subscribers, everybody who shares, and everybody who watches. Good luck.